Hey guys, how's it going? I picked this up about 10 minutes ago at a yard sale for $5. It's an old thermometer, and what has me intrigued is I see a little bit of red paint sticking around on the edges right there. So I wonder if we could possibly do, I don't know, a restoration. There might be writing on it. My guess, possibly it may say Coke or something along those lines, or it could just be painted red. I don't know. But somebody looks like they put primer possibly over it. And the same thing is on the back. So let's see if we can experiment on the back, see if we can find something that'll loosen that up without taking out the paint that's underneath it. And possibly remove what's there and have a little treasure hunt for what's hidden. Hopefully some logos of some sort. Let's give it a shot, see what happens. And I just so happen to have these sitting in my vicinity. So we got mineral spirits, paint thinner, lacquer thinner, and acetone. Let's see if any of those can loosen that up without damaging the underneath. And first up, let's go with mineral spirits. That hasn't even been opened yet. I'm just going to use a white rag. You could probably try some more aggressive, but right now we're just trying to figure out what will break up the... And it's taking the paint off, which is good. I'm going to wet that area with it. I'm just going to let that soak for a little bit. I'm going to do the same with all four down the line. We'll do all the other ones and we'll let them sit up a little bit and see which one does the best. Got a new rag. We'll use a new rag for each one. A paint thinner. Seems like it's working too. I'm looking for one that's actually just gonna roll it right off. I think I'm wishful thinking. Lacquer thinner. It actually physically looks like it's doing the most. And last but not least, it's acetone. And it looks like it's probably doing the least. Let's go get that one a little bit wetter. Alright, so which one do you think? I'm liking lacquer thinner. Let's go back on a couple of these. And mineral spirits. And I think lacquer thinner is probably going to be our winner. I'm going to go work that spot a little bit more and see if we can get it to the point where it'll go down to a level down below it. I wonder how a bare rag works without putting anything on it. If I rub a rag on it, does it just come right off? No, not really. A little bit. Just dirt. Let's work a little bit of lacquer thinner on the top side. I don't know if the back side was just bare metal. Woo. We try other stuff too, like goof off and everything, but again, we're just trying to see right now if we have anything to show. Somebody could have sanded this down too, and it literally is missing. We find something good, I'll slap some gloves on and really have at her. We got to mask off where the temperature part is too. It's working slow, but it's working. We should probably get that mercury tube out of there. Well, it's still in one piece. Try to anyway. I need better Phillips than that. It's funny how sometimes regular screws, you take a JIS, Japanese Industrial Standard, I think it stands for, screwdriver, it'll fit better than the regular screwdriver does. Not sure if the angle is greater or less, but one way or another, it makes it so it fits better. Trying not to push down too hard to take out the glass. We got one left, and it looks like it's kind of egged out. Yeah. Looks like that one's going to need some pliers. Let's try some wire cutters. Sometimes you can get it. There we go. That's got it. Willing to bet that's mercury. Couple of dust bunnies in it. Let's go put that to the side. Get it out of harm's way. Go try a little bit of Scotch-Brite. We'll go with the softest one first and we'll work our way up. It's probably the least aggressive one. Be nice if it was just like house paint. I think it's a little bit better than that. I think it's something a little bit tougher. Actually feels like it's almost like melting. I'm not sure why they go by colors. I know there's like almost like sandpaper. You got different grades for different colors or different grades. Let's go give this one a shot. A little more tooth to it. You hear it. That's working pretty good. Let's go for the middle. See if there's something written right there. That says something. It's gonna be upside down, but let's get some of that off of there. I'm afraid that we're gonna take the writing off too, though. What's that say? Royal Crown. Drink Royal Crown. Cool. Let's flip it around so you can see it. Yeah. Let's keep going. See if we can get the rest of it off. I'm also worried if we're going to take any of this off. Looks like they painted right over the edges. Yeah, there was some damage right there. I don't think I sanded through that. I think that's probably what somebody else was trying to cover. It's okay. I don't mind it showing patina. I don't know if it's got a date on it. Let's keep going. This one seemed even more aggressive. Let's go try a little bit of this. Get on the side of it, maybe. I would think I probably only have writing on that. Actually, no. I see something right there. What's that say? Rest by. Doesn't look like that white paint's going to come off easy though, huh? I thought that was going to be the least of my... I'm going to go work on this for a little bit. You guys are going to get tired of watching me wet sand. But let me go pick at that. Best by taste test. Whose taste test? I clean it all up. Maybe we could go find a date on. That might be something right there. Product of something. Right in that circle right there. I've been working on the left side for about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Let's go give it another wipe down. See what it's looking like. I don't know if that is me sanding through it or somebody had done something before. I'm guessing it might be me. So I'm going to really kind of slow it up a little bit, try to work it a little less aggressive. Not going to be perfect, but you know, I don't want to destroy what capacity it has. So we got that one there. I don't know if I did that. I don't know if I did that or not. I wonder if we could see. Let's go wipe the rest of it down. So I wouldn't think anybody would have sanded it beforehand, right? But why would you cover that? Would you have a house that, like, you had a gray house and you wanted something that didn't stand out? They're just so cool looking. Too bad the white doesn't look like it's coming off at all. I'm gonna have to work with something else on that, or possibly leave it alone. I'm gonna continue the process. Yeah, I definitely say that was me just getting over aggressive. So I'm trying to not push as hard and just work the material a little bit more. Seems decent. You can see we're, you know, getting close to rubbing through. Not that I'm trying to get it perfect anyway. A bit of rusting. It'd suck if I find out this is like, it's modern. It's like 5 years old and somebody painted it. I may go try looking it up. I say that's probably about 2 feet by 10 inches wide. I'd say 25.5 by 10. Carpenter's eye. It's a little quick research. Are we getting focused or not? And it's like 1951. They have a date on it. And they want $474.90 for eBay. Again, that's eBay, but still. Huh? Not bad for $5. All right, let's keep picking away at it. I'd say we're a little better than halfway done. See what that's doing. I guess all in all, the amount that's getting burned off isn't terrible. Halfway there. I think we're pretty much going to stop there. I don't want to go any more. I'm just going to do more damage than I am good. I'm definitely burning through some of the edges here and there, but it's a fine line between getting what's on top off. And whatever this is, whatever this white paint that dripped down it, I think I'm going to leave it alone. I think if I try screwing with that, I'm going to take so much of the arrow part of it away. You can see I did this. I saw myself do that, trying to get rid of it. It looks like they went with a brush and they kind of like tried to mask it off or cut in, and then they went over and painted because they had like double layers of paint there. But me trying to get it off is burning through that. So yeah, but looking perfect, right? Gotta look old. It is old, but it's definitely functional, and I think that looks pretty decent. I don't know, should we do anything with the back? I might give it a quick rub down, just see if a date or anything kind of pops out. I don't know, it looks like it was painted black originally. I'm gonna go clean up the bench so that we're not contaminating in front of it. I'll give it a quick shot on the back, see if anything pops up for a logo or a manufacturer or anything. And then, I don't know, we'll probably throw some wax on it, huh? Make it nice and shiny, and then we'll go about detailing the needle. Actually, we gotta get some of a bend out of it too. Just got a bit of a curve to it. Surprised the glass didn't break on the tube. Yeah, I don't see a hint of anything. I'm not gonna go crazy on that. You see anything? That's something right there. Oops, what's that? Like somebody's name or something? Let's go try working that. It might make it disappear, but actually looks like it says something right there. Try getting the right light. Yeah, it's just kind of going away on us. So like I think it might be upside down. There's like something right there too, huh? I think that says. Could be nothing. Could be just a couple of scrapes that are in the paint. We're not realizing what it is. All right, let's go get the bend out of it. See if we can get rid of. I don't know if it shows on camera. She's got a bit of that going on. What I think I'm going to do first is wherever there's like dents in the corner, let's go knock those out of it first before we try reshaping it, because that might just be contributing to it. I'm just gonna go over. I gotta tap down on that one, so I gotta go. I'll probably get over by the anvil. We'll just go get rid of that one. Right there. Or the hose reel will work. Good. Not sure what the best position is going to be on this. I want to try just laying it over the corner of the bench and just giving it some light massages. It looks like right about here is where it has the most of it. Let's just see if we can kind of massage that. Oh, no, dented it. Yeah. If it didn't have paint on it, I put it in a shrink stretcher. I'm gonna go ding them back out of it. See if we can get them. Cure themselves. Thought that was going to be easy. Not so much. Probably what I should have used in the first place is the anvil. Actually might have worked for us. Probably just should have been a little bit more gingerly. Let's see if we get a little bit more of that out. Just wants to kink right in one spot where you go to do it. right there. It's got a... I'm gonna keep screwing with it till I screw it up. Yeah. Ah, bastard. Alright. What do you think? Leave it well enough alone? I think the more I screw with it, the more damage I'm probably going to do to it. It's a little better than what it was. It's kind of straight. Alright, let's go get some wax. Try some good old Maguires. Getting a little low. I'm gonna hang it indoors. I think I might put it at the house outside. We'll see. But this will keep it from getting any worse. I'll let that haze up. Buff that off of there. Yeah, too bad about that one going down the center. But I think anything I try to do for that, I'm just going to make it worse. Besides, it needs a little character, right? It was brand new looking. It wouldn't have the same effect. You might as well just go to a little cheapy aftermarket one, right? Let's go let that haze over. We'll buff that off of there. Time to buff. Just holds all the wax and doesn't come off at all. Because I essentially wet sanded it, you know. The Scotch-Brite is a decent abrasive. I'd run a buffer over it, but I'm afraid I'm just going to wear through the paint. I'm trying to stop any more damage. But you can see where it's hazy. We either should I have compounded it maybe? Or am I just getting too picky and trying to get too much out of it? Yeah, I think if I start compounding it, I could even see like right here, it's starting to go white going through it. I don't want to burn the whole thing off. I'm just happy that it has the writing on it, you know, that it's not just some generic. That was what was underneath it. I did my VW single cab was the same way. It's an old VW truck. I'll show you in a minute. That had paint, like primer. Somebody painted over all the truck, and I used Goof Off and Scotch-Brite on that one. And underneath it was all the writing. Same thing. It's what do they call that? Shadow letters. Would they stand the letters off like that? Well, that's what that truck had on it too. That's pretty good. Let's go look at the thermometer part of it. So you can, any cleanup that needs to be done on that, we get that back on it. Put the guts in it, because right now it's just a sign. It's not a thermometer yet. Let's see if I can show you a crusty without showing cars next to it, because those videos have not been done yet, but give you an idea. This is the lettering I was talking about. It goes all the way down the side of it. All this was covered with red oxide primer, and I used Goof Off and Scotch-Brite, and got all that off. You couldn't tell what any of the writing was, but underneath it, that's what was there. The red oxide looked like something like that right there, and yeah, Goof Off, Scotch-Brite, and a lot of elbow grease. Took it off, and that's what was hiding underneath it. It's different on both sides. They don't say the same thing on both sides. The gate's not up. You can't see anyway. I'll show you the nose. And there's the nose of the truck. And again, you couldn't read any of that neither. It's all the original paint underneath it. It really gives it a good look. And that's about all I can show you. There's videos of the truck getting done. The emblem's the original one. Never even took it off, I don't think. It's got a couple of staples in it. I don't think I want to take it apart. I'm afraid of breaking that glass tube. And I'm sure it's got mercury in it. Let's just try taking an air gun, see if we can blow the crap out of what's next to it. And I never turn my compressor on. Let's try that again with a little bit more oomph. If I get in there with a Q-tip, just wash that glass a little. It's right there right now. I think let's get a Q-tip and just a little bit of soapy water or something. Do a little bit of prep. Or just glass cleaner. And we'll just blow out what's left when we're done. Yeah, there's not much holding it in there. I see a couple of like sputters up top. I know there's a way to get them out. Because that might make the temperature wrong, right? If it doesn't have all the bits. I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. That's better. That's shinier. But if you look at it, see how it's got a red dot right up there? Can you? What's the process of getting that to run down with the rest of the pile? There's 3 of them. One there and one there. Can you? When you were a kid, your mom was taking your temperature, didn't she shake the thermometer down? I do not want to break it. Maybe I just let it sit, see if it kind of recovers on its own. Spin it around in a centrifugal. I'll spare you that. Here's where I slam it into the floor and get a hold on it, just in case it slips out of the. Think it did anything? Nope, it didn't move at all. Alright, I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't want to mess that up. When did Phillips screws come out? Was it the 50s? I would have thought something this old would have had something besides Phillips. What if we could put heat? Maybe hit it with a hairdryer, try to make the heat go up and down, where it'll grab those last little pieces. I bet you tighten it down to the wood too is going to take some of that bow out of it also. What do we got left? One screw that we had to take out with the wire cutters, right? See if we can get that in there. If not, it's going back in with the wire cutters. Close enough. And it is, what's it saying? It's 60 degrees in here. Right there. That's probably about right. If we add in those little bits, it's probably, I don't know, let me go check the temperature and something else, see what it is. Well, the building says it's 62. And it says, I'm going to say right at 60. I bet you if we add, those little pieces to it, you'll probably put it right at 62. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to see if like gravity kind of helps it and takes it over, or, just the cycling of it from going really cold to really hot. Maybe leave it outside during some cold weather. Maybe it'll settle itself out. For now, I'm going to leave it alone. I don't want to break that. And I know I will. They look awesome. How cool is that for $5? Nothing like taking something that somebody else considered as trash or almost trash, a little elbow grease and what pops out underneath it. That is cool. I like that. And for now, I just kind of shoved it with the bike collection up on the wall until I get my man cave area set up a little bit better. It really came out cool. I like it. Nice little find. Like when that happens, you just have no particular interest in doing anything, and you come across something on the way to what you're in the process of, and lo and behold, there's a little prize waiting for you for $5 to have fun cleaning it up and make your day. So, anybody in mind? Hope you guys enjoyed it. Something a little different. And I'll see you soon in the next one. Later.